Hey, hi, beautiful people, and we're just talking about in this episode about the art of focus. And my first book was the How to Stay Focused to Get Rid of the Distractions. So I am so much involved here about the art of focus. Why some people have the capacity and capability to stay focused for the longer period of the time, whereas compared to the others, few people they have the very less type of the focus level, and they only able to achieve the focus level very less. And so what are the main difference and why this comparison work where some people are able to concentrate and focus so much? If you know the person called Vivekanand, and he was as much focused when some snakes come to his legs, he was even not understand that that is a snake or that is on his leg. So as much deep level of the focus, you can also adopt. Focus come from the attraction toward your work. Okay, so if you have lots of the attraction, whatever you're doing, then you have more focus level. Okay, so if you have the less attraction toward your work, then you have less focus. So you should have the more attraction for your work, whatever you're doing, whatever you thinking to do, and whatever you are doing, that you should have the so much attraction and involvement to your work. Okay, so if you have more involvement to your work, you have more level of the focus and level and focus activity. Okay, so if you thinking that I want to increase my concentration, I want to increase my focus, you should first increase your attraction toward your work, and the love you are doing with your job, with your work, with your things that you are doing. For example, let me tell you a story. There was my uh, friend in the, and she was preparing for a competitive exam, and she was so much addicted to the social media. And I'm saying that that was Instagram. She was so addicted. She talked to me and said to me that Arvind, I am getting lots of the trouble here because of the uh, my attraction, and because of my love, because of my involvement with the Instagram, with the, I know that is a distraction, but I am unable to leave it, that because of my high and deep level of the attraction with that app. Because I just doing that particular things every day, so I cannot automatically leave that habit because it's in our my subconscious. And so suggest me something. So actually, if you want to leave something, you want just want to adopt new things, new habits, new uh, perspective, new things for anything, you just have to keep in your mind that you are committed to leave it. Okay. For example, if you want to leave the alcohol, you have to keep your mind that okay, I am 100% committed to leave this. Okay. If you 100% committed to leaving that particular thing, then you will able to leave it. But without any commitment, you cannot able to leave it. And if you just not have the 100% commitment, you cannot able to leave that particular, you cannot able to leave that particular thing. So you should have the commitment first of all to leaving that particular thing. Now talking about the deep focus work about you are so much attracted to your work, you are deeply care about your work. And just like if when I was preparing for my exam, that time I just thinking about that this is the last goal I want to achieve, and this is the last thing I want to have. Okay, and that was the motive. Because of the, you cannot keep yourself always motivated, because you have, your brain is always attracted, and your brain is always searching for the dopamine. Not your brain, everyone's brain will try to find the entertainment, and we all are the addicted. And when we get the entertainment, we get more dopamine to our brain, and when you go get the more dopamine, you get the more happiness inside you. So if you get the more happiness, you have the more fulfillment, you have more enjoyment, and that's the things you have the feelings. Okay, now The point is here, if you have to make sure that you want to understand the art of focus, you have to understand the art of concentration. The concentration is like you keeping in your eyes on your thought, your mood, your thinking, and your uh, capability to cap energies and everything on one particular thing. So for example, today's my last goal is to do the write the 10 10 blogs post in my article, 10 blog post article on my website. So I'm deeply thought that care about that. Okay, I have the target, I have a specific goal to write 10 articles on my website, and that is ultimate goal for today to for me. So if you have the ultimate dedication and ultimate target with a specific time bound, you will work harder and you will always think about that particular thing and just focus about that thing. Now, maintaining focus work on the basis of maintaining your brain relaxing, being stress free. So if you want to maintain your brain, you have to take the break. Okay, without a break you cannot continue work for anything. Okay, so your mood is not so much can do without any break. So you have to take the break, you have to do the things that make the relax and calm to your brain, because it's like this is the reason why we sleep. So many people say like sleep is not good. I say sleep is superpower, bro. You should have the minimum 8 hour of the sleep each day. If you keep your brain fresh, if then that is the brain, that is the only way to keep you okay. Okay, so you have to keep you you have to keep yourself so much automated, you have to keep yourself free, and that is the way that you can make it. Okay, so focus on the concentration, the art of the focus. The art of the focus is like you have to be focused for your work, you have to be focused on your dream, you have to be focused on your target, you have to focus on your you have to focus on everything you just love that. So the understand the art of focus, you read my book how to stay focused and get rid of this distraction, because you cannot stay focused without leaving and without removing and without the being the away from your distraction. Now I'm saying distractions are good, but not the lots of the distraction. Now if I am doing this podcast and someone asking me that, someone getting the more notifications, so the possibility to that's a interruption, that's a distraction. So what I want to do here, I am going to just stop that notification, or if button is on I am going to off that one, because I am getting the distractions. Okay, so you have to remove your distraction. Whatever the things are getting the more trouble to you, getting the more addiction to you, getting the more distraction to you, just remove them. Okay, so the my advice was that you should remove the Instagram, because that is so much getting the killing your time, that so much giving you pain of undisciplined, unmanner, and the you're losing your focus and energy level. So you should remove that app. That's a simple techniques and idea to be the productive and be focused for your work and for the things that you loving to do. This was all about the